where? What's the matter? Ryoma's an old friend from Tosa. We actually grew up in the same village. Quite the impulsive fellow, wouldn't you say? Well, I'm the one who's always had to clean up his messes. So, although he is my senior, I can't help but to think of him as my little brother. Which reminds me, I hear you helped him out in Yokohama? I really appreciate it. You know me well! Huh? Alright then. See you around.
Ah, you're here. What can I do for you? Ah, hold up. Alright. If you'll excuse me.
Do I look like... You've done well. If you need to go, then go. We meet again. Can I help you? Top notch! Ah. That's,
Need some? Oh, all right. Put simply, it is a means to both carry out one's aspirations and to protect others. That is why I never neglect my training. One must strive to become ever stronger if there are things one wishes to protect. The same can be said of a nation. Indeed, Japan must build its military strength, lest its land and people be swallowed by Western powers. We will need a strong army to build a government for our people that is capable of withstanding foreign pressures. Don't you agree? This is great. Oh, by your leave.
Thought you might show up. You need equipment? I'm your man. What do you need? Is there anything else? Sure thing. What do you need? Is there anything else? Is there anything else? What do you need? Sure thing. Is there anything else? You need equipment? I'm your man. Don't lose heart, you hear?
You look well. What's going on with you today? I shouldn't have underestimated you. Huh? See you.
Ah, you're here. What rotten timing. Just as you drop by, I have to head out for business. There's this restaurant I frequent. The geisha there have been having some trouble lately. One has to lend a helping hand when one can, you know? It's over at Ejiri, so bit of a trek, but you want to come too? I thought you were looking bored. Well then, by all means, let's be off. As soon as the gang leaders disappeared, they were replaced by corrupt officials. Picking fights at post stations, harassing geishas. Things really have gotten out of control.
Mr. Takazuki, thank you for coming. Just a moment while I prepare refreshments.
Don't waste your time. Those officials, they still giving you trouble?
Yes. They came again last night, made a mess of the place, then left without paying. They're running the business into the ground.
And they presume to run the country. And what of the man I sent ahead? Ito?
He's gone to investigate the officials in question. Please, you must help us. There's no one else we can turn to.
I will do what I can, but it will likely be just this once. I don't exactly have a lot of free time, I'm afraid. Having heard the dilemma, you'll help too, then. First off, let's meet up with Ito. Come on, let's go.
Mr. Takasugi doesn't quite seem himself. I do hope he's all right. We, all of us here, are very fond of him. You take good care of him for us, won't you?
I hope that fool, Ito, hasn't made a mistake.
Push me around. Please, let me help you.
Took long enough.
Takasugi, you had me worried. Oh, you came too. How encouraging. Those nasty officials are at their base. All we have to do is storm it. Let's go.
Thank you. Let me come with you.
All done. Let's hurry over to them first.
Let us hold the fort here. You get yourselves to the official's base.
Intruders. All right, Commander. Get out there! Bastards! That's their head.
Is this?
You from the prison! You pay for that! Just you wait!
This is not good.
Right, that takes care of that. I'm a bit tired. I would head on back to the restaurant.
Hey, wait. You can't just go by yourself. I'm coming too.
Thank you. If you're looking for Master Takazuki, he's already here. And by the sound of the samisen, I'd say he's in quite a good mood.
Although it might not seem like it, Takasugi really does trust you. Look out for him, will you?
Good work back there. Everything went smoothly, thanks to you. But these corrupt officials are as common as rats. We would run ourselves ragged if we tried to deal with each and every one of them. No, I would say they were just as bad. It exceeds a petty crime having merchants peddle stolen goods. In any case, it's always the common folk who suffer. Still, they are not completely powerless. This incident should have shown the people of Ejiri that they don't need to fear the authorities. Same for those in Chinatown. By uniting under a common purpose, they can strike back at their oppressors. Now more than ever, I see the truth in Master showing words. If we were to overthrow the shogunate and save Japan, the masses must... There's no fooling you, is there? I'm sorry you had to see that. I'm all fine now, so don't worry. Just keep this between us, all right?
You're here. What can I do for you? Go ahead. I have great respect for them. Sakamoto, Takatsugi, everyone. They care deeply for the future of our country. They're also very kind. Whenever I needed help, they were always there for me. I just wish
they would let me help them too. Do I look so frail and useless, I wonder? How lovely. All right. I will be going now.
Do I look like I have the time? You've done well. Try to stay out of trouble, you hear?
Hey! You must have... It's better. I wanted to keep it a secret if I could, but realized it would have been impossible. You saw me about to fall after all. And anyway, I don't know how long I can keep on fighting like this. Not even the strongest body is free from the threat of disease. Don't you think you should get going before I pass it on to you? What a thing to say. You need to look after yourself too. You know? You're an odd duck. There's no way I would ever risk my neck for the sake of companionship. More importantly, this is not the time for either of us to die. There's still so much left to do. It's down to us to shape this dull and 3D world into something better and brighter. And if the future is short, then I'll live to the fullest while I can. If I want to burn bright, like a firework, I can't stop now. I'm not going quietly. If you want to come along for the ride, I won't stop you. I will show you a better world. Though this path is not an easy one to walk. What do you want? You know your stuff. Later, then.
I wasn't expecting to see you here. I assume Yamagata asked you to come too?
Ah, and here I was, just about to go looking for you. Thanks for saving me the hassle. Nagaoka says he has business with you and Fumi. He's here, in the temple. Go and see what he wants.
So, shall we go and meet with Nagaoka? Recently, every day, I can't help but worry about the folk recovering here.
To be honest, Fumi has been a great help, coming as she does. The plan is to move everyone to the Choshu estates when they're stronger. But many still struggle to even walk. Though I drop by to check on things when I can, the Shinsengumi are liable to sniff us out if I come and go too often.
The Choshu folk, who were wounded in the recent crash, have taken shelter here. I'm helping to look after them.
I told her not to. It's dangerous with all the Shogunate agents about. But my pleas fell in the face of her determination.
Well, it's just about the only thing I can do. All right, let's not keep him waiting.
Well, I'll leave you to it. There's a few tasks I need to tend to for Nagaoka.
Fumi! I'm feeling much better today. Thank you as always.
Oh, you came. Fumi, mind leaving us alone for a moment? We have some business to discuss first.
Very well then.
I hope you'll excuse me for being blunt, but I need to see what you are made of. I want you to give me everything you got. This really brings me back. You know, Saka and I used to fight like this. You're strong! Far stronger than I was led to expect. Kusaka sold you well short. When I left Tosa behind and had nowhere to go, he took me in and treated me like family.
The two of them were very cross. It's as if they were true brothers.
If it weren't for him, I wouldn't be the person I am now. Only that you are formidable, nothing else. But having faced you myself, I understand now. You are not just strong. Your heart is true as well.
It's not something I know firsthand, but it seems there are truths that a blade can reveal.
I wanted to see how formidable you were, of course. But it's not unrelated to my business with Fumi.
What might that be?
Here. Kusaka asked me to give you this.
We've got trouble! The Shitsugumi are here!
What? So they finally found us. And so many are still nursing wounds.
We have to do something. Please, let me help too.
No, Fumi, you must flee! The three of us will deal with this!
Indeed, we can't allow you to come to harm.
But...
If even you think so, then we'll leave Fumi in your care. Come! Yamakaza!
Thank you. I'm familiar with the temple, so I'll guide you to everyone. Over here. I'll take you to see the others. I can't believe they made it this far. I'll distract them first, then you strike.
mean your debt. This isn't much, but I want you to have it.
Here, too. Here, let me set you up again.
Thank you. Please, take this with you.
Don't tell me there are more of you! We need to regroup!
Not stand idly by and lose anybody else.
Stay out of this! Mustn't overreach! Alright, let's keep going! Don't let anybody escape! Don't tell me there are more of you!
Shizugumi, fall back!
Thank goodness. We did it somehow.
Everyone's safe now because of you two. We're in your debt.
Please don't mention it. I put you on the spot, and I'm grateful that you gave me a chance. And you too. It made me happy that you believed in me.
But we can't rest easy yet. We need to see to it they don't have a chance to return with reinforcements. Nagaoka and I will deal with this. Meanwhile, I want you to take Fumi to a safe place.
Before I forget, this is for you.
A letter?
From Kusaka. He entrusted it to my keeping, with instructions to deliver it to you, if the worst should come to pass. Well, we best get going. Take care.
Forgive me. We should get going as well. My husband knew it. He knew that I longed to do my part for others. In his letter, he accepts this and tells me that he's found someone to help me fulfill that desire. That someone is you. If something were to befall him, he urges me to turn to you. Thank you for heeding my husband's wish. It's comforting to have you at my side. Please, watch over me as I make my way.
Seems he was some kind of shogunate big shot. No. But look at how he's been killed. Stabbed, right in the throat. He's O's handiwork if ever I saw it. His hideout must be close by. I'm sure of it. Probably that abandoned temple. Will you help me put a stop to Izo's madness? Yes, him. Seems he hasn't changed at all. I can't sit back and do nothing. Someone from my home has gone astray. Surely you understand. Isn't that why you're after the Demon Claw Samurai? Will you help me? Let's wait until dark. Right, let's go. You remember what Katsu told us? To those who oppose the shogunate, killings like those are divine punishment. How is this country supposed to contend with the Westerners when our own people endlessly slaughter one another? I still don't know exactly what the new Japan will look like. But one thing is certain. We'll never get anywhere if we keep fighting like this amongst ourselves. How long has it been since we first crossed paths? Since we met, so many people have died. And more than a few by our own hands. Even Genzui is gone, leaving us with a whole other conflict on our hands. We're here. Let's look for Izo. Take a look at this. A bullet. I don't know any enemy of the Shogunate who would use a pistol. This has to belong to Izo. I don't think he's here now, but if we wait long enough... I've been thinking for a while about what Master Shoin wanted us to do. Genzui and Izo both claim to have taken on Master Shoin's mantle. But, well, you know how that's turned out. But I haven't taken the same path as them. Why do you think that is? That's true. Genzui wouldn't listen when Shinsaku tried to warn him. And Izo never had any intention of listening to Katsu. There's some truth to that. Genzui and Izo thought Master Shoin's teachings were all that mattered. But all Master Shoin did was invite people to think for themselves. Those two ended up closing their minds to any other ideas. You might be right. When Genzui raised an army in Kyoto, he didn't have Katsura. And Izo, he's always been alone. The true difference is that I've met people worth listening to, who've given me the chance to change and move forward. I'm lucky to have you at Katsu. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart. If I hadn't met you in that cave in Yokohama, I might have ended up like Izo. That's music to my ears. Now I'm ready for anything. I just can't imagine my life if we hadn't met. Anyway, seems like Izo still isn't back. You should grab some sleep. I'll wake you when he comes.
Ryoma came. I knew you'd be with him. The world is supposed to change if I just keep hitting. But how much longer? How much more do I have to do this? I wonder, would it make me feel better to kill you? What am I doing? I did it. But what now? What? Now, what? Now, what? What am I doing? Where did I go wrong? If I had someone like you, maybe I be like Ryoma. What now? What? What now? What? Did I go wrong? If I had someone like you, maybe I be like Ryoma, too. What am I doing? Truly strong. At last, my turn has come to be cut down. I'm no different to you, in that we both have killed. When was it that I chose the wrong path? Please, don't let Ryoma be dragged down by dirty work. He is meant for much greater things than merely cutting down foes. Very well. More blood will be shed on this land. Keep Ryoma safe with your blade, lest he suffer my fate.
sorry I left you. I wanted to be the one to settle things with Izo. And I really didn't want you to have to dirty your hands. But you had to step in and save the day anyway. Come on. You just got one lucky hit in. That's all. Let me bury Izo alone. I think it's what he would have wanted. You should head back first.
Howdy. Come over here. I've got something to ask you.